So I don't plan to stream all night long, but I wanted to bring up something to developers, to the developers of video games, not the one that's behind me. What I wanted to bring up is the fact that developers have this thing where they create a project, then the project doesn't go as planned on release, and so the CEO of that project, another company, CEOs in general, people who are running these companies, want to speak out and say things happen because of this. And they're effectively just blaming the video game community. That's wrong. For one, that's bad optics. I don't care what CEO you are, that's bad optics. It's for one, you're bad mouthing the people that are going to be inevitably buying your game eventually. And if you're the developer of the game in question and you're saying these things, that's why your game failed. Because you have it in your head that you're right, we're wrong, and we need to just spend the money on the games because you and your teams put their hard work into it. They put hundreds of hours into creating that game. But not because it had a great story. It was the foundation was just a cornerstone. Not because of that. It's because you saw another company make a game and you thought, I could do that better. And so you made a game to try to do it better. But that stuff backfires on you guys. It backfires. And you're seeing it. Like the game that was just behind me, Arc Raiders, it's not a new idea. Extraction shooters have existed. Maybe not to this capacity and not this whatever storyline, whatever, but this stuff existed. And you know why this game is popular? Because the developers didn't come out and say, yeah, we made this game, and seeing as we think it's the best one and it's better than all those other ones, we want you to play ours instead. Because the game isn't hoarding your time because they put so much in there that it takes forever to get to everything. No. The game hoards your time because it's very entertaining. Whether you're having fun, not so much, or in between, there's something going on in the game. As I look past my camera to a friend of mine who is streaming the game. And there are games we struggle, we get irritated, just like we did in Tarkov. Escape from Tarkov, we're OG EFT players. Like wave one of EFT closed beta. Like this is what we are coming from. And I thought about it the other day. Arc Raiders is the partially chill extraction shooter that gives you the first person's perspective or the third person's perspective of the whole shebang. EFT is for the hardcore, super sweaty, as close to milsim as they can get players who want to play extraction shooter, first person. And then there's a game that I found like some months ago called Escape from Duckov. And that is the single player version of an extraction shooter that's very fun to play. And I highly recommend it. And again, well, outside of Battle State, they've kind of got their head up their ass as of late. Over the last few years, they've just stuck their head right up their bum. Um, so, yeah, those are the three extraction shooters. If there's another extraction shooter who's like, yeah, this is so much more fun than those, then that remains to be seen. And I played a few, I played many, and the three that I just named are probably my recommendation of extraction shooters. EFT's 5-man. They may have changed that, but when I was playing it, it was 5-man. 5-man squads. Wouldn't recommend going as 5-man. It gets chaotic. Two uh, duos, trios max. Trios pushing it, and I'd say only go trio if you're like you can think movement and your teammates are moving, and vice versa. Other than that, duos and EFT. This game, it doesn't matter. Solo, duo, trio, duo and trio, you're more or less going to run into more hostile players than not. More times than not, they're going to be hostile. Everybody's almost guaranteed to be hostile when you're teaming. But solo, about a 70% chance you'll run into friendly people. Um, 9 times out of 10, the unfriendly people, they don't give you a chance to be friendly. You'll hit them with an emote, and they'll have been shooting you while you were choosing the friendly emote to throw at them. Um, so yeah, they'd be throwing bullets at you. Uh, but solo, I'd say about 70% of the time, if you're if you just are doing your quests and going right to quest type stuff, unless it's picking up items that everybody needs, that you can only get, like shooting down drones and stuff like that. If you and other people are shooting down drones and you're not certain if you put the drone down, just pass on it. Because 9 times out of 10, if you go to try to pick up something off that drone, somebody's going to shoot you. Because in their mind, they shot the drone down. Even though they will see you put the last shot on you, your chances are very high of them shooting you. And that's why when I do solo, I run in with free loadouts. Don't matter if I have kits galore. Unless I need a specific item to take in with me, I run with a free loadout. You're It's because I don't. In a lot of cases, I assume every player is going to be bad, so I plan for the worst by taking a free loadout. I don't carry a whole bunch of equipment, and the only time I carry a bunch of equipment and a high grade loadout is if I'm playing with people. And even then, the moment I get into that, I mean, the moment it finds a raid to put us in, I'm already expecting to lose that kit. So getting out is kind of like fun, I guess. So yeah, um, developers, these the things in this game and what this game does is why people aren't playing Borderlands. People aren't playing whatever other else BS game is out right now that's $70 for 20 hours worth of gameplay. I'm no, no, thank you. I'll wait till your game is $20. And even then, it's subjective. Because I mean, from what I understand, games like Borderlands. I mean, what else can you do with that story? They've already kind of pissed on the franchise by releasing that stupid ass movie, that hipster uh, pandering movie. So it's like, what can Borderlands do? Battlefield. Oh man, there's another first person shooter, no point game. Like, well, there's quests and stuff. What, to unlock skins on a weapon? That stuff again. That stuff. The replayability of those games is really dwindled to the young mind, the really young mind. Not saying this game's overly complicated. It's not. It's not very complicated at all. But the fact that it's chill, that's it. That's the whole point. It's chill. And they don't and the game looks great, and you don't need a 50 series graphics card and an i9 9900K processor to play it and run it and make it look good. You don't need any of that. You can play the game, run the game, enjoy it. And that's it. These are the things. Grand Theft Auto 6, I really don't give a damn about that game anymore. The fact that Rockstar is playing their um I mean, I figured it out the first time, and that kind of turned me off against Rockstar. Is you all wholeheartedly could have released the PC version at the same exact time you released the console version, but you don't, because you want to help the console world push console sales during the holidays so that 1 to 2 years later you can get all those PC people who bought a console and bought the game then to buy your game again. And you know they'll do it because what you'll do is you'll offer a free transfer to where they could transfer all of their progress from the console version over to the PC version. How do I know this? Grand Theft Auto 5. When it was released on PC, they offered a free transfer for anybody who had played the console version first. I played the console version, got up to like level 78 or something like that on the console before I stopped playing it. When it came out on PC, I I pre-ordered it and transferred all my progress, and from then on played it on PC. Never played it on a console again. And that's exactly what they're wanting to do because they got me. They got me. And then I realized, holy shit, that is fantastic marketing. Hold back the release for one platform, call it, oh, there's just too many different system types. We can't account for all the different system types. But yet the console versions run flawlessly on console to a point. And instead of taking that version, putting it as the PC port, and then just down the line, not re-releasing the game, but releasing the game, releasing a an upgrade to the game to the like what they envision for the true PC port. Because then all the people with lower end systems can still play the game. They're not having to worry about going out and buying a brand new computer just to be able to play GTA 6. Because we all know the PC version is going to be so heavy, it's going to break a lot of these computers. It's going to poop right on these motherboards. Probably even mine. My computer was built before COVID, like right when COVID kicked off.